Hello and welcome back again to Cassie's desk. Thanks for stopping by. So I just finished doing a quick April flip through video and I was about to set up, I was going to change covers for May, and I thought I'd get on here and share that process with y'all as well. Maybe that's something you like to see. Leave in the comments if this is of interest to you, and maybe I'll do it again next time. So I chose this cover for May. I got this at a little booth in a mall kind of place down in Sandpoint. This cover I actually adopted from my brother-in-law. He had gotten it for an A6 that I got for him, but he's using the Weeks now. And so he gifted me this when he stopped using his A6. Added my own feminine flair, and then I also added in, so it had some of the Traveler's Notebook style elastics in here, but I pulled those out because I wasn't really going to use them, and I added in 4 bookmarks with some charms. These are just charms that I've collected over the years. I might change this up at some point this month. I feel, I don't know, they look a little bit raggedy, I guess, and I kind of want to clean that up and make them look a little bit nicer. But in the meantime, this is what we're going to use for May. So I'm just going to disassemble the A6 out of my hydrangea cover. And tuck it in here for now. I do kind of like keeping it out of the front a little bit. I did that a little bit last year when I was using this cover, but I think for now I'm just going to go ahead. I like opening it up to see my little space kitty that I set up at the beginning of the year. So I'll go ahead and just tuck both ends in this time around. Perfect. Then I'll add, I like to keep a little, just a blank notebook. These are one of the notebooks that you can get from Hobonichi, and then I just covered it with some decorative paper that I like. I can go either way. I think I'm going to go with this side because I like these avocados. So I'm just going to tuck that in here. Add that in. Looking good. So the challenge with this cover, more than anything, is that I don't have all these handy dandy pockets that I like. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull all this out for now. Washi sample cards, my stencils, which I do use a lot, so I'm going to have to figure out a place to keep the stencils. And then back here, oh yeah, I've got some keto washi. Let's see. A little envelope with a note card in here so that if I wanted to write anybody while I'm out and about, that's available. Let's see, everything back here. An international stamp. I usually have a regular stamp back here too, but I think I just used it, so I need to replace them. Some scrap paper that I can use for notes. Another envelope, kind of same thing if I want to send something along while I'm out and about. Oh, this is a sticker from Ethan's Flatiron School that I had tucked in here. Not sure if I'm going to use this anytime soon, so I'll probably just add this to my other stickers that I've got. And then the stencil, this is for doing circles. I love this stencil. I did accidentally fold it at one point, so I hope it doesn't break anytime in the future, but it seems to have recovered pretty well. It still works fantastically, so I like having this on hand. And then just some more scrap paper, again, for if I want to leave anybody a note or write down a recommendation for somebody and pass that along and let them take it. It's useful to have loose paper, in my opinion. I'm just going to leave that tucked in here for now. Probably just leave this set up the way it is with the card in there until I make a decision on how I want to set it up next time I use it. And we'll set this aside. So let's figure out how this, I think, is going to be pretty easy. I can just tuck back here along with these items. add some stamps back here too. And then the stencils, maybe I'll just jam it all in here and just go with that back pocket storage. Let's see, I do really like this. This is a flake that I got as a bonus from my BF Illustrations when I got those stickers last month, but let's see, I just tuck these. I don't love it. Maybe I'll just do my Simply Gilded, or maybe I'll just do these guys for on-the-go stuff if I need any. And then these I'll just stash until I want to use them again in the cover. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll work just fine. And it's kind of contained there within the extra notebook. And then these bookmarks, I like to do one on the month. I still have to set up my May. Let's do this one. And then I'll do one, oh, you know what, I skipped the 4 months on 2 pages. I do tracking in here, so this is an important one to have marked off for me because I go here every day. And then go here. Obviously still need to set up May in here. And then do my daily one. And then back here, I'll just put this back here for my notes pages. I keep addresses back here. Okay, it's so different with all the stuff in there. It's chunky. It's nice. This is faux leather. I think it's pretty obvious when you're dealing with it. I would really like one day to have like a Foxy Fix or a Chic Sparrow, but every time I think, oh, you know what, I'm going to order one of those, the cost just spooks me away, and I'm like, I'm happy with this faux leather one, and is it really worth the expense for me to get something like this right now? And I always chicken out. I'll put stuff in the cart, I'll figure out like what colors I want and everything, and then yeah, and then it doesn't happen. Yay, so that's looking super cute for May. I'm happy with that. I also wanted to figure out what pen I want to carry with it. So I've been kind of just stuck on using these almost all year. This is my TWSBI micarta, my Quaco Sport, and then my Quaco AL Sport. I kind of felt like now would be a really good time to transition out of using these because the inks are almost out in all of these. So I can just kind of use them up in the next few days and then move on to some different pens for a bit. But then what pen should I use? So I pulled a few out of my storage, but I can't decide. The Vanishing Point is super convenient. I do like it a lot. I think the rose gold champagne color is really pretty with these flowers. And I was really tempted to just keep using this one because I really like the size of the Quaco Sport with this cover specifically for some reason. Since it doesn't have the 2 rings, it doesn't get covered up too much, but then it just looks really cute with the size of the book. But I feel so bad neglecting all my other pens. I feel like they've just been in storage all year, so I really wanted to pull out some other ones. So I got this as an option. I also pulled out this Quaco Perkeo that I really rather like. This is nice because the lid is large enough that it fits really snug, so I don't need to worry about it falling out. I think it looks good. I like the gray. This is the cotton candy color one. I do like this pen a lot. It writes really well. It's pretty inexpensive, so I don't have to worry about it getting beaten up. So that's an option. Or Ethan suggested that I move into my diamond collection. So this could be kind of fun to have on this cover. Also with the pink, it's really pretty. put the ink that I want in there. I think for sure I'm going to use my Rohrer Klinger Alt Gold-grün. I love this color. It's very pretty. The shading is phenomenal. And May is so green and springy that I feel like this is a good color to use for May. And that could be kind of pretty with the like rosy, flowery color with the green and the pink. Or kind of moving away from my cutesy colors, I was thinking I could go with my petrol. And I actually like it a lot with this cover. I think it's really pretty with the green tones and the decor. But I'm having a really hard time deciding. The other thing I really like about the Diamond is the ink capacity. It's super nice not to have to worry about running out of ink, or at least knowing if you are about to run out of ink, because that's happened to me a few times where I'm running out mid-writing session and it's really frustrating. It's one of the bummers about the Decimo is the ink capacity is really low, but it is really nice to have, super quick to pull out. I don't know, y'all. What do you think? Which one would you pick? Let me know. Let me know which one you think it would be nicest. Kind of liking this. I'm feeling it. And then I have, its brother is actually inked right now. And these are really pretty together. So I'd probably carry both of them. And just keep the one, the fine nib, in there. Ooh, and then I can change the ink out in this too. And do, because this one's got the stub. See? So it's really fun to use this for like titles or headers or what have you, and then journal in the extra fine size. So I do really like carrying these as a duo together. And I think that they're pretty. I think that they complement each other really well. I'm liking this idea. I think I'm going to go with the diamonds. Yeah, I'm going to do it. And then I'm going to change this one. I'll probably, honestly, change it out to the Rouge d'Encre. Maybe. I think it would look pretty with the green. Very floral. I've also been kind of stuck with that color. Like, I haven't been branching out too much with it. Oh, maybe the Azalea would be pretty. Let's see. So there's the Rouge d'Encre and the Azalea. So they're very different colors. Both pink, which I like. Been into that recently. And then here's the, let's see if I can find my, there it is, the Alt Gold-grün. Oh, these two look really good together, though. Don't you think? Oh, but this actually looks really good, too. And I think I definitely want to do the pink and the stub, and then use this for writing and things, and the smaller. So it'll be kind of funny not to have the pink inked up in the pink pen, but I'm okay with that, and it'll be fun. But, gosh. Could do Cosmosu too. Just go very bright, very vibrant. Nah, I think I like the Azalea more. Here's that Hisoku ink that I've got right now in my blue Sport. So that's the other thing I got to think about, is I've got to use up. So I probably shouldn't do the Rouge d'Encre because I still have a little bit of ink that I have to use up in my other pen. These are pretty. I like this combo. I think I'm going to go with the Azalea and the old Gold-grün. That sounds really good to me. But, so that means I've got to wash this one out, which is okay. It's getting to the end anyway. There isn't much left in here. So I think I'm just going to trash it, and I know some people are probably like, oh, it's a waste. This is also really nice ink, but that's okay because I'm ready to use this with another color. So that's going to be a process getting that cleaned out and everything, but I will go ahead and ink up my alt Gold-grün for you guys so you can see what that's like. So I'm just gonna dip it and fill it. Pretty easy. These TWSBI pens make it easy for filling. So that's ready to roll. Oh, let me go get I have one right here. Perfect. A napkin so I can wipe off the nib afterwards. I get anxiety every time I open a bottle of ink. I'm like, oh my gosh, don't spill. Don't let it spill. Does anybody else have that fear? Especially the samples, even worse, just because I feel like they're so unsteady. All right, and there it is. It's got some ink in there. It's got an air bubble, so it's not fully inked up. If I wanted to, I could tilt it up with nib up and close the piston again up until the air bubble is gone, and then refill it to get maximum fill. But I think I'm just going to leave it as is and keep it. I like to see it sloshing around, so that's fun for me. Oops, sloshing around. There you go. Okay, that's secure. We made it. We survived. Didn't spill the ink. Thank goodness. I'm just going to wipe this off. There we go, nice and clean. And that's it. That's all it takes. Super quick and easy. Can you see that? Let's see if I can adjust the light a little bit. Get a close-up of the ink. Still not quite coming across, but I think the color with the pink is really pretty. Yeah, there you go. Lovely. Oh, yay, I'm happy. Okay, I like how this turned out. I'm very pleased with this setup. Awesome, I'm excited. I'll get you cleaned up so that we can pair you together. And this is how I'm going to be journaling in May. I'm very excited. Let me know what you thought of this video, if this is the kind of thing that you'd like to see some more of, if there's anything else that you'd like me to cover and talk about. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.